Hi Ian, so I'm back here, and homelessness obviously is a bigger issue now than it was even before I interviewed you in lockdown. What has changed? What is the issues that you will have with COVID, and what's happening now?
The problem is getting people back into hotels that have already come out. It's the non-engagers. Of course, when lockdown was before, it was getting to be summer, so it wasn't such a problem. They were still in non-engagers, living in parks, living elsewhere, and now it's getting colder. It's going to be a big problem for us. We work with St Mungo's and we work with Skylight Crisis, and so we're trying to get people back into housing if they are. Some are still in it, and some are getting seen to. But the other day I rang up St Mungo's and they got 250 people to see, and it's an enormous problem. Other problems is we can deal with food because we serve food. We can deal with clothing because we're donated by clothing. Other issues would be like trying to get people telephones, mobile telephones, and trying to get people access to services that are only taking phone calls at the moment, and nobody actually can go to the place and talk to somebody. So we have to do a lot of telephone calls here, and the telephone's vital for people, because if they haven't got the phone and they rang and they've got an appointment to see housing, they lose it, then they're put back on the list.
So really what is really crucial at the moment, obviously clothes, warm clothes, warm shoes. I mean, that's, I think, is a given. But phone, old phones that can still be used, so people don't miss a chance to actually be put into homes.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little thing, but it's a big thing.
Yeah,
it could change their life.
Of course,
if they get somewhere.
And tell me, what's the best way to put people back into homes? I mean, what can be done? What is being done?
Well, basically, they have a new initiative at Healing Council, and they're trying to get in touch with as many rough sleepers as possible. I mean, because I don't work in housing, I don't know enough about the scheme.
Sure.
All I know is that I refer people there, sort of thing. I can't say it's working yet because it's too early. Too early to go into it. But hopefully there's a little hope for us, that we can get people.
And what's happening with the churches used to open, right?
Yeah, so the healing churches and I believe the Hanslab churches are not going to do it this year. I mean, the churches have strict rules, and they have responsibility to their congregation, and so unfortunately they'll not be opening this year. Crisis, I believe, will be opening, but
before Christmas.
Okay. But I don't know. I think it's going to be in smaller venues than it was, and it's going to be a lot more often because it's going to be smaller. But I think they are working towards opening at Christmas, which would be.
So I know you said before, so to get people to get to Crisis, because Crisis can't pay the Oyster Card and the transport anymore. You said to me before that you'd like to see if people can donate Oyster Carts, right?
Absolutely, 100%. Okay. One of the big problems for me, and a lot of the expenditure that comes out of the charity, is spending money on travel, and we've got to buy people Oyster Cards, and they cost £5, and then another £5 on them to get anywhere. And again, just like the telephones, it's crucial for them to get to venues, to get to places like bed and breakfasts, to be able to be somewhere. And a lot of people, because they're homeless, aren't in good health, and so a lot of the problems is with their feet, and they need to catch a bus. Really, they can't walk, and this is a big problem for us.
So now we're short term, obviously now we're in lockdown. Is there anything that you would like to have, any specific short-term help that you would actually be really grateful for?
In the case of volunteering, we're okay. Because we think we've worked it out now, that we've got enough volunteers.
And in terms of actual stuff that people can give?
Basically, what I'm short of at the moment is men's underpants, large and medium. I'm short of, these are ridiculous. I'm short of things like fruit juice, butter, detergents such as washing up liquid, washing powder. These are the things that I'm short of at the moment. So it all goes up and down. Then we get somebody, and of course we're short of containers, takeaway containers, which we're really looking for, and cups, paper cups with lids. Basically, those are all the things that we're always short of, and that's what we're buying at the moment. But we're sufficient in food from from the other charities delivered to us. We've got plenty of food.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, so we'll have to see. We'll see if we can get the fundraising up. I've obviously now really I'm so grateful. We've just had a whole load of shoes being delivered that we were able to buy because we had, I think, £360 so far being donated. They've all been put into shoes. So let me see if we can find someone downstairs whose story we can learn about, so that I really want the wrong perceptions of homelessness to go out of the window and for people really to see what it really means. So thanks, Ian.
No, thank you.